Dozens testified today in a hearing for a bill that would allow Nebraskans to carry concealed weapons without a permit.
This is the fourth time Senator Tom Brewer has introduced a bill on this topic. Channel 8's Mackenzie Johnson was at the hearing and tells us more about the testimony from both sides. Mackenzie?
Senators on the Judiciary Committee listened to hours of testimony from supporters and opponents of LB 77 this afternoon. The bill has drawn the attention of many across the state. Senator Tom Brewer's LB 77 would allow the carrying of concealed weapons without a permit or a safety training course. Right now in Nebraska, you have to have both to carry a concealed handgun. Brewer says these can be roadblocks for many.
The challenge that we have with the way things currently are with the concealed carry card is it costs. And even though some may not think that's an issue, it is, because you're charging for a constitutional right.
At the Judiciary Committee hearing for the bill, proponents of LB 77 were able to tell senators their thoughts. Many of the bill's supporters say guns provide self-defense and it's in their constitutional rights to carry one on their person.
Now, I've never violated a law in this state, ever, especially a firearm law. Do people not understand the word infringe? I have no understanding whatsoever why I need to go through all these loops and pay all this money over and over and over again and have my name put on a list and have my fingerprints taken.
I'll say it again, gun rights are women's rights. LB 77 is required by our Constitution. There can be no argument of that. So the question then becomes, why would anyone be against it?
Supporters of the bill showed up in strong force, with enough testifiers that it took nearly 2 hours to get through everyone. But those in opposition were there to speak up as well, with some notable city officials. The chiefs of both the Omaha and Lincoln police departments were in attendance.
In 2022, we seized more firearms than we ever had during the course of illegal activity, 1,458. That's our highest on record. I am concerned about the loopholes and some of the unintended consequences of LB 77 as it will affect Omaha.
When we know that terrorism and mass shootings continue to plague our society, we have to plan for and train to prevent these potential events. How does this legislation make it safe?
The youngest testifier at the hearing spoke on her own experience with guns.
Seeing school shootings year after year makes me more and more worried that my school is going to fall into the victim of this horrible trend. I think that if there's any time to make this law, it's not right now because of the trend that we're seeing. The committee didn't vote on this bill today, but we will be keeping you updated on its progress during this legislative session on air and online at klkntv.com.
Mackenzie Johnson with our top story tonight. Thank you very much, Mackenzie.